Hello friends, welcome to my YouTube channel. For my previous videos, kindly refer to the links given in the description below. In this video, I am going to explain how to code certain mathematical constructs in LaTeX. We shall go to the Technic Center editor. In this editor, we are having a file here. In display equation, we are having the unnumbered display equation. We are having summation underscore I equal to 0, then caret infinity x1. When we compile this, we find what was given in the underscore goes as a lower limit, that which follows the caret sign is appearing in the upper limit position. Now, suppose we consider the same construct in inline equation like this within dollar and dollar. On compilation, you will find that the limits do not appear above and below the summation sign. Instead, they are available in the sideways position. Now, if you want to have the same output as in the case of the display type, you can use a command limits before the underscore. Then you will find the limits will appear above and below the summation sign. Similarly, even the display equation, if you use a command no limits, then you will find the limits will appear sideways. Once you are familiar with this arrangement, then we can consider the cousin to the summation, namely integration. For integration, the command is /int. We use int. On compilation, we get the output like this. Remember, the same construct, one difference between summation and integration is in the interval, if the intervals are discrete, then it is summation. If the intervals are infinitely small, it is integration. It will be di. Now, let me use the same construct in display position. As before, you will find the limits automatically appear above and below the integral sign. As before, you can use no limits here, and in the inline equation, you can use limit sign to push the limits above and below the integral sign. There are other varieties available in integration. Namely, if you have double integral, you will have /iint. For triple integral, it will be 3 i's followed by nt. Then, if you want to have circular integral, you can have OINT. Then, you can have them like this. People usually ask this question. Suppose, in the case of triple integral, if the limits are different for different integrals, how to code it? The answer is triple integral is different from three integrals. Now we shall consider a case of three integrals with individual limits, lower and upper limits. Again, consider the case of transformation of Cartesian coordinate system to spherical polar coordinate system. In the case of three individual integrals, the limits on the left hand side are suitably changed so that they follow the spherical polar coordinate system. In the previous video, we have seen this command /right arrow. The output will be A right arrow B. Suppose you have X right arrow, then it can have two arguments. One argument given within square brackets which will appear below the arrow sign, and another argument within curly braces which will appear above the arrow sign. With X right arrow, we can have this option. What do you mean by X right arrow? Extensible right arrow. What I mean is, suppose we change the size of the argument here, then the size of the arrow will suitably adjust itself. That is why we call it extensible right arrow. If you are interested in having an extensible double right arrow, then you must use the package Math Tools. With Math Tools, this command X capital right arrow is available. Syntax is the same. Now let us consider a special structure. Xi equal to 1 if I equal to 0, equal to 0 if I equal to 1. There are two values for xi depending upon the value of I. If you compile it, then the output is not appealing. What you can do is, we can use two different methods of coding. First method is use array environment, begin array and end array. Array environment is nothing but tabular environment in math mode. Therefore, after begin array, you have to give the alignment. If you are going to use only one ampersand, on the left of the and sign, it has to be right aligned. On the right, it has to be left aligned. With two characters here, you can have one ampersand sign. Then, if you compile, you will get this to be okay, but not exactly correct. What you can do is use left curly brace and after end array use right dot. Then you will find this to be more clear. The same structure is available with the AMS math package with another coding. With the AMS math package, you need not use left right. Here you may use cases environment. Begin cases, end cases. Then you will get the identically same output as in the previous case. Only difference is, with the array environment, you can use more than one ampersand if need be. With the cases, there is only one ampersand available. Now, let us consider another case. We use align star environment. We don't want to have equation number. If you are very particular about equation number, remove the star. Then lines below will be individually numbered. Now, we use one ampersand, compile this, we get this as output. What it tells us is that we have to manually give the space. Only then it will be meaningful. Let us now consider an extension of the above structure. We would like to have alignment at this point and also an alignment here. Then if we compile, the result is not appealing. For this case, you have to use align at environment, not align at environment. I use here 2. This number is must. you must compulsorily use this number 2 or 3 as a case may be. If you use a number here n, then in what follows you can use 2n minus 1 and symbols. If you use 2 here, we can have 3 and symbols in every line that follows. Let me see the result. Again, it is not appealing. I go for 3. Then I can have 3 into 2 minus 1, 5 and symbols can be used. I have used just 4. Let us see the result. Okay, but what we find here is in the result, this space is missing. Therefore, I use here 1 ampersand. It's okay, but the space is missing that you can supply. Here you can say quad, and here also you can use quad. If you use quad in the 2 positions, now we have the perfect alignment of this set of equations. I have taken these examples from tech.stackexchange.com. The columns are as many RL pairs as specified by the argument. In this case, the argument is 3. Then there will be 3 RL pairs for alignment. Usually there is trouble in understanding where to put the AND symbol. Let us consider another case. We find here an alignment here, and we would like to have an alignment here also. Therefore, what I do is, even though I have given 2 AND symbols per line, I can go ahead with adding one more, because the argument is 2. 2 into 2 minus 1 is 3. I give one more, then you find there is alignment. Of course, you can add space. You will find beautifully aligned equations. Let me take up one last example. What is this line, this command? I will explain it in the next video. New command, renew command, etc. We use sub-equations environment. Therefore, the equations will be numbered A, B, C, etc. And we use aligned environment. Remember, here we are not using star. We would like to have equation numbers. With the 3 here, we can have 3 into 2 minus 1. Therefore, 5 AND symbols can be used per line. Then you will find the result here. There is one alignment here corresponding to this equal to sign, another alignment corresponding to this equal to sign, yet another alignment corresponding to the plus sign. Because of the sub equations, the equations are numbered A, B, C, etc. Thank you for watching this video. I will continue with some other construct in the next video. Thank you very much.